Nakita naman natin based doon sa mga previous circulars implemented by PhilHealth, all of a sudden, binago nila, no? They have like two previous circulars from 2016, 2018 and 19, and then the recent one, no, that talks about temporary suspension of payment claims. Pero this one, medyo drastic yung approach nila, wherein they repeal yung sa 2018 and 2019. So, ako personally, I'm also a doctor, no? I used to be a medical director of a private hospital before I became a legislator, no? So nakita na natin yung maraming problema talaga sa PhilHealth doon sa pag-impose ng kanilang policies. Not at this time ng pandemya. So siguro, ako pagtingin ko talaga medyo very harsh yung circular na inilabas nila considering yung ating problems on delays of payment and increasing return to hospital cases natin and yung on-process claims natin ay napakalaki na hindi pa na-address currently ng PhilHealth.
Ano po kaya ang... Sige, go ahead, Ed.
But Ma'am, PhilHealth has been insisting, and we talked to PhilHealth just a few minutes ago, they've been insisting that this policy has been there for the longest time. I suppose nagkakaroon lamang ng differences dun sa details eh. I think before it was 10 days before you're given 10 days before action is taken. Now you're given only 3 days. But tell us about the differences. When you say mas harsh ngayon, how different is it from before?
Okay. Tama yun, Sir Ed, no? Yung na-mention nila. Actually, 2016, last Congress, I was the chair of the Committee on Health and we conducted a hearing on same issue, no? Based on what they mentioned na it has been in existence. Ang pagkakaiba, yung 10 days nila before na prescribed period na ibinibigay on both sa PhilHealth and the respondents, yung hospital, pinaigsi nila ng 10 days. And doon nakalagay specific claims lang na kinonsider nila na dubious or suspicious, no? Hindi covering all other claims like in the latest circular. Ang gusto nilang i-cover kung ang isang hospital may kaso, let's say they filed 100 cases, which means 100 claims na suspicious. Lahat na ng mga claims, wala nang matatanggap ang hospital. So, no income talaga siya. So, yung specific claims lang na minimension nila in previous circular, nawala na yon. So, ang nilagay na nila, all other claims. So, sa tingin ko, parang walang due process. I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, but is 3 days enough for the hospital to respond? Para lang for the sake masabi natin na may due process, is 3 days really enough, no? So, parang malaking difference din yon compared to a 10 days, which is more than a week.
Pero sir, kasi kanina ang sabi nyo, update lang naman to. I mean, with all due respect, that is not how it's being characterized by the Hospitals Association. Hindi update ang tingin. Sabi nila, sweeping na pagbabago, unfair na pagbabago. The Congresswoman was also pointing out, sabi niya marami talagang nagbago. We'll take one small example. You said dinagdagan pa nga, pinaganda pa yung due process. But let's take one very small but very concrete example. 10 days to explain, to respond versus 3 days to respond. How is that an improvement of due process? How is that an update that is fairer to somebody who's going to be investigated?
Well, dito sa bagong panuntunan ay may 3 days po, no? Na sila ay dapat magpaliwanag. Pero hindi naman na supersede o hindi naman na bago yung original na panuntunan na meron po silang 10 working days, no? Para sila ay sumagot doon sa findings na i-inform sa kanila ng PhilHealth. Hindi nawala yun eh. Hindi kahit basahin ko na hindi po, kasi hindi naman nawala yung 10 days, pagkatapos may 3 days pa, no? So,
so dinagdag.
Opo,
okay, so binigyan nyo ng mas maraming panahon para makapagpaliwanag. Oo, pero bukod doon kasi, sir, sinasabi nga nila na, abay, meron na kayo meron na kayong specific talaga na tinutukoy na investigasyon, where before it was just a standing policy. Ngayon parang I guess the impression is you're all set to investigate, no? And this in a time of pandemic, and at a time when actually it's the hospitals who have been running after PhilHealth for reimbursements. So, babalik tayo nga sa question na, what brought this on? Nalulugi na ba kayo dahil sinasite ninyo yung need to stem the flow of cash? Or ano na bang financial situation?
Well, Ma'am Lucy, una, gusto nating linawin na walang sweeping accusation of fraud, no, against all our partner healthcare providers. Wala po nun. No, sana ay mailinaw natin yan. And from the very start, no, from the very start that PhilHealth was created in 1995, it has been there. No? It is an important mandate of PhilHealth, if not the most important mandate of PhilHealth, is to safeguard our funds. And part of safeguarding our funds is to curb health insurance fraud. So yan po ang ating trabaho na from the very start na tayo po nagsimula noong 1995. So hindi po ito bagong bagay na parang ngayon lang natin gagawin. So yun yung gusto nating ilagay sa tamang context po dito. No? So ang sinasabi natin, pandemya o hindi pandemya, trabaho ng PhilHealth na asikasuhin na yung kanyang pagbabayad ng claims ay nasa ayos. Sinasabi natin sa nakaraan na talagang dapat magbayad ng PhilHealth. Talaga namang dapat magbayad ng PhilHealth sapagkat ito'y serbisyo na nauna ng ginastusan ng mga hospitals, no, for the patients. But if itong mga claims na ito na isubmit sa atin, tamang ipoproseso po natin sila at tamang sila ibabayaran kung sila ay tama at maayos na claim. Pero kung ang claim ay hindi nasa ayos, you will agree with me, Ma'am Lucy, na ito po ay hindi dapat bayaran, ito ay dapat pag-aralan, at kung talagang mapapatunayan may deliberate na pandaraya dito, ito ay dapat na imbestigahan at dapat maaksyonan kung sinong dapat maaksyonan. So ang sinasabi natin dito, kahit hindi pandemic, ginagawa po ito ng PhilHealth.
Sir, I think we all agree with you na ang pandaraya ay kailangan talagang itigil, kailangan talagang hulihin. Pero po, in reference to what you were saying kanina na 10 days pa rin yung period with for the hospitals or the healthcare providers to respond.
Yes,
I'm sorry po, I'm reading 0013 right now. Sa number 5 general guidelines under letter B, the HCP shall be required to file an answer within a non-extendable period of 3 calendar days from receipt thereof.
Yes, sir.
If no answer, the notice finding has been filed within the prescribed period, the TSPC order shall be recommended to the investigation report. So yun po, it appears to be talagang 3 days lang.
So 3 days.
There's no mention of the 10
Hindi
days.
siya dagdag.
Oh.
Hindi siya additional 3 days. So,
Tama po kayo. Kung yan ang babasahin lang po natin, yung Circular 2021-0013, ito talagang nandyan, no? Nakalagay nga, non-extendable. At 3 calendar days pa po yan. But what I'm saying po is that, pag binasa natin yung sa gawing hulihan po, no? Hindi naman niya binago, hindi niya supersede yung existing na provision of a circular way back in 2016, which is Circular 2016-0026, which says na part pa rin ng process na mayroong 10 days, no? Na dapat ay sila ay hihinga ng sagot para i-refute yung findings po ng PhilHealth. So what I'm saying here is that pag sinundan po natin itong kabit-kabit na mga circulars na ito, merong particular portion na na-supersede, pero yung particular portion, yung proseso na inilatag na natin noong 2016, and that including that 10-day prescriptive period provided to the hospitals within which to respond, hindi po yun nawala.
Sir, so what is the 3 days then? I'm looking for the 10 days here. I don't
sana
see 10
sinabi
days.
nyo na lang extension.
Sorry, sir. Kasi it's not stated here. The 10 days are not stated here. I know what you mean that you're referring to a circular from before.
Yes.
But there seems to be no reference to the 10 days here So that might be open to interpretation by a lot of people, including the hospitals, I would suppose. Kasi nga po, yun, it doesn't say here, it doesn't take any reference to the 10 days here, only the 3 days. So that does leave you a lot of room for debate from both parties eh. Baka lang po doon nagkakaroon ng konting kiskisan.
Miscom. Yeah.
I cannot agree more, Sir Ed. Ano po, I cannot agree more. Kaya nga, tama lang na kanina po, no, nakapagpulong po kami with our stakeholders, with the hospitals themselves. Kaya kami, positive na ito po ay positibo din na maiintindihan na ng lahat ng parties involved.
Okay,
Amen kaya yung circular? Kasi kung ganyang there's confusion, saka kailangan black and white yan, di ba? Na 10 days plus, yun na nga. Extension pala yung sinasabi nyo. It's possible ba to amend the circular?
Well, opo, ma'am Ana, possible po yun. Kasi sabi nga natin, kung merong hindi maliwanag at may ganito na situation, then syempre, trabaho naman namin sa PhilHealth, ayusin po, no? At para maging maliwanag. Kasi sa prinsipyo, palagay ko, walang pag-uusapan eh. Walang pag-uusapan ang PhilHealth at yung mga hospitals. Ito yung prinsipyo na nasa ayos ang lahat at yung pondo ng mga miyembro nasa ayos. Palagay ko doon wala nang pag-uusapan. Tama po kayo, ma'am. Posible po na makapaglabas kami ng clarificatory circular